And what is you? Mm.
Who that said it gonna beat them Saints?
Hey guys, welcome to episode 136 of the Hurricane Mike Show, man. Where at least the Saints can score touchdowns, unlike some team I know. Why did?
Because on this late night edition of the Hurricane Michael Show, we all know that the Atlanta Falcons suck.
Yeah, man. Man, they're over the moon that they kicked their way into a win over JJ McCarthy. And it's like, bro, okay, man,
Not
what do
impressed.
you do? What to do? Like I understand a win is a win, and I'm not saying you should feel bad about winning the game, but pipe down, okay? Pipe down, bro. Your only touchdown came with 5 minutes left in the damn game. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Atlanta fans. I'm sorry, not sorry. But you literally didn't score a touchdown till the end of the game. Like, I didn't know that bro, if you did not have your kicker, you would have lost this game 6-3. So, like, get out of here with that. Anyways, now let's talk about some real teams. As Thursday night, the Washington Commanders at the Green Bay Packers. The Packers, man, kind of got a little steamrolling going as they beat the Commanders 27-18. Packers 2-0, Commanders 1-1. Dad, what's your reaction?
My reaction is the Washington Commanders. They need to find somebody to run that football, boy. Their leading rusher, it was a tie, a three-way tie. Each of them had 17 yards. Blah, 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 blah. You know, they took a page out of out of Kellen Moore's book in week one. They passed the ball 42 times and rushed the ball only 19 times. So, I mean, that kind of balance, well, just like the Saints did in week one, you lost. Get some balance.
Yeah, the score is definitely way closer than the game was if you were watching that game. I will say this. I think Jordan Love and Tucker Kraft might have the best quarterback tight end connection in the NFL as of this moment. Like Tucker Kraft, man, 6 catches and 124 yards and a touchdown. Love was 19 for 31, 292 and 2 touchdowns. And Jacobs ran the ball 23 times. Talk about balance. Quarterback throws the ball 31 times and your number one running back runs the ball 23 times. That's pretty freaking balanced right there. And that's why, you know what I noticed? A lot of times, there be a few times where the most balanced team does not win, but a lot of times, the most balanced football teams win the game. Did I write a stat the other day where Kamara, every time he runs the ball more than 20 times, the Saints have a great record. So it's like balanced teams win games. I don't know what to tell you. I don't know why teams don't do that more often, And now the Commanders definitely need someone to run the ball because they not only did you trade Brian Robinson before the season started, but Austin Eckler is out for the season now, so that sucks. Moving on. We're getting into a game where both teams lost. Bengals beat the Jaguars 31-27, but in my opinion, I still say both teams lost because Bengals, oh my goodness, y'all getting Joe Burrow finna retire, bro. Oh my goodness. That was your reaction.
My reaction is the Bengals are probably the deadest 2-0 team in history. They have no hope for reaching the playoffs this year. They have no hope for winning the division. I mean, it looks like Joe Burrow is going to be out for what, 3 months? I mean, that's
Yes.
a good portion of the season, if not, almost the whole season. So it's not looking good for him and his pinky toe or whatever the hell it is. I don't know. But yeah, so I know Kyle Phelps is, in the dumps today. Poor Kyle. Poor Kyle.
Well, at least his team
Bengals.
has wins. At least his team has wins.
His team has 2 wins right now,
Yeah.
but we'll see how it goes.
Yeah, but hey, Jake Browning though, he relieves the injured Joe Burrow and scores a late touchdown as the Bengals did beat the Jaguars. Look, the Bengals in the first half played a nightmare game with Burrow going down. Their offense can't do jack squat, but Jake Browning looked solid. Threw a lot of interceptions, but looked pretty solid.
That Jake Browning, he did look solid throwing those interceptions. He did.
Yeah, but hey, Bengals win, man. Look, I understand a win is a win, but it's going to be a rough 3 months, man. I'm just saying, and that's if y'all even have a chance. Like the only way I see Joe Burrow returning this season is if the Bengals are barely winning games and they're in the playoff hunt, but Jake Browning's playing terrible. That's the only way I see Burrow returning at all this season, personally. Like if Jake Browning's playing great and they are in the playoffs, I'm sorry, but I think they probably stick with Browning. Or if the Bengals suck, they're probably just going to stick with Browning regardless. Because, what's the point? Anyways, next.
Hey, give me a second. I need to go do something real quick. Be right back.
Well, anyways, while he's gone, let's talk about the overtime game between the New York Giants and the Dallas Cowboys while Dad walked out. Man, Brandon Aubrey, bruh. That man don't miss. Like, Cowboy fans, y'all should feel lucky that you have Brandon Aubrey. Like, if y'all didn't have Brandon Aubrey, man, it would probably be over. Man, I think the Cowboys should give the MVP trophy to Brandon Aubrey. Because that boy, without y'all don't win this game. They hit 4 field goals, one of them being from 64 yards. This man hit a 70-yard field goal before that didn't count. Like, this man just don't miss. So how do you feel about this Cowboys game over the Giants? And also, who would have thought the Giants and Cowboys being the game of the week? Anyways, what's your reaction?
Well, my reaction is the Cowboys definitely needed this game. I mean, you can't lose to the Giants and go 0-2, and think you're gonna do something this year. So they definitely needed to get off the snide and go 1-1, even if it was a high-scoring game against the G-Men.
Man, they had Russell Wilson playing like it was Seattle. Yeah, it's like, with Russ. But I don't know if you saw the overtime, but that interception on that 3rd and long, it's like, I understand you're trying to get a first down. But who are you throwing the ball to, Wilson? Like, he chucked that ball deep like his freaking mama's life is on the line, man. But yeah, Cowboys win. They get a high-scoring win, a game that they really shouldn't have won. Like, the Giants shot themselves in the foot like 18 different times, and you need a 64-yard field goal just to get into overtime. But hey, a win is a win. I feel like a lot of wins this week were lucky wins, to be honest. Like the Bengals, y'all got lucky. Cowboys got lucky. Falcons got lucky. It's like, dang, bro. Can anybody? Well, let's talk about a team that did not get lucky. As the Lions, man. Yeah. I don't think they like Ben Johnson over there. Bro, they put up 52 points, man. Jared Goff threw what? Oh my gosh, Dad, what's your reaction after the 52-21 beatdown in Detroit?
Jared Goff, 5 touchdown passes. He showed that he don't need Ben Johnson to put up ridiculous numbers, like he's playing Madden or something. But yeah, Ben Johnson may be, thinking about maybe I should have stayed in Detroit a little while longer. I don't know. Now he's over there with Caleb Williams and crew, and Dennis Allen and crew. So yeah, good win for the Lions. They couldn't go 0-2 either. So the 1-1 Bears 0-2. The I said all offseason that the Bears were going to be trash, and looks like they're trash.
Yo, Bears fans, I just want to tell you this right now. The Dennis Allen experience, y'all don't know half of it. Dennis Allen's supposed to be one of the greatest defensive minds in football, but I'm here to tell you that that's a lie. That's a lie. Dennis Allen's defense gave up 5 passing touchdowns. Dennis Allen's defense gave up almost 200 rushing yards. Dennis Allen's defense gave up 52 points.
How do you even do that? How do you give up over 300 passing yards and 5 touchdowns and give up 200 rushing yards? I mean, you didn't even show up today.
Bro, I feel bad. Well, I don't feel bad, but them Bears fans must have had a blow. They had to have gone wasted after that game, bro. They had to have been on some drugs. There's no way you're sober after that game, man. Like, bro, I would have turned it off at halftime because at halftime it was like 31-14. It's like, bro, y'all didn't even came to play, man. Like, did y'all even remember to wake up this morning? Oh my god! If I was a Bears fan, I don't know if I would. If I was a Bears fan, I don't know if I would want to wake up. Personally. All right, now let's. It wasn't really a blowout, but let's talk about the Los Angeles Rams at the Tennessee Titans beating the Titans. Well, the Rams beating the Titans 33-19. Rams are now 2-0 after 2 wins against AFC South opponents, and the Titans are 0-2 after 2 losses against teams. So, what's your reaction?
My reaction is, Tennessee's who we thought they were. I mean, they have the number 1 pick in the draft for a reason. They're not very good. They don't have a lot of good players. Not very talented. So 0-2 is about right for them. And the Rams, I didn't have too high hopes for them. And for them to start out 2-0, that's pretty impressive. I like their start. I guess Matt Stafford's doing his thing, right? Let me see what you're doing, Matt Stafford. You got 23 of 33 for 298 yards, 2 touchdowns, 1 pick. So, yeah, Stafford's playing well. Rams are playing well. Titans and the rookie quarterback, not the same.
Yeah, I will say this. Cam Ward had a sick touchdown pass, but other than that, it was just terrible for the Titans. But, yeah, Matthew Stafford, man, threw 2 touchdowns as the Rams spoiled the home opener for the Titans, Cam Ward. Yeah, it was just a game where it's like nothing really went right for Tennessee other than that touchdown by Cam Ward. Everything else just went to the dumpster. So you can't win. Like, if you're the Titans, you can't win. Like, that's just one of those games I thought you were going to lose, and that's a game where you should have lost. So if I'm a Titans fan, I'm not feeling – well, I am feeling bad. You just got blown out of your own home, but it's like, it is what it is, man. There's been worse days if you're a Titans fan. Next game. Let's see what we got here. Where is it at? Hold up. Let me do some last second adjustments. I totally forgot this game, which, to be fair, is a game that should have been forgotten. Hold up. Well, I mean, the score was solid, but hold up, y'all. Give me 1 second. All right. Patriots beating division rival Dolphins 33-27. That was your reaction.
My reaction was the game was a lot closer than I thought it would be. I thought the Patriots were going to wipe the floor with the Dolphins, but they put up a pretty good fight. Tua didn't do half bad. 26-32, 315, 2 touchdowns, 1 pick. So, yeah, he showed up. I mean, week 1, he looked like, like he was a corpse out there. He didn't have no heartbeat or something. I don't know what was wrong with him the first week. But now he showed up big. But, I'm saying all this stuff. But they still lost, though. So, I mean, kudos to the Patriots. 1-1. Miami falls to 0-2.
Yeah, I don't know if you saw it. Mike McDaniel in the post game, he sounds like he wants to get fired. It's like just like no energy, and I don't know if you saw it, but like he's like, well, I mean, if you don't win, then you lose. It's like I just think we lost. Like he's not. It's like I don't even know.
If you don't win, then you lose.
It's something like that.
Man, come on, Mike.
Hold up, it was something like that. Hold on, let me pull it up right now. I'm gonna see if I can play it through my speaker too, because it was something like that. I don't know if that was the exact words, but it had something to do with winning and losing. Mike McDaniels is just a whole cornball. I'm not gonna lie, I was a fan of McDaniel when he first got to Miami. I thought he was one of the brightest minds in the game, but last couple years, it started with him not being able to beat the bad team or the good teams. Then he can't even beat bad teams. Then he gets blown out by Daniel freaking Jones of all people. It's like, bruh. Let me see if I can find it. Oh, that'd be all. Give me 1 second, because this was funny. Hold up. This was actually because I was watching a Dolphins fan reacting to it. So, hold up, y'all. Because y'all. Let me see. All right, here we go. It's something about winning and losing. Yeah, you just put it there.
Bacon or ham and cheese?
It doesn't matter. I'm doing something right now. All right. Well, Kyle says the absolute slander. LO, no chance of making the playoffs. Well, hold on, Kyle, I'll get to your comment second.
To win games, you have to win the game, not lose the game. Honestly, and that is how you lose the game. You're moving the ball down the field. You're 1st and 10, and then you find yourself at 2nd and 20.
The single reason why we're 0-2.
That was critical.
All right, did you hear him?
Yeah, he sounds like Bill Belichick Jr. or something.
But yeah, he's like, bruh.
To win games, you have to win the game.
To win games, you have to win the game. No duh. No duh. I don't expect to win and lose at the same time unless you're the Bengals. But yeah, Kyle says the absolute slander. LO, no chance of making the playoffs, man. I'm assuming you're talking about the Bengals there.
My question would be:
He said it. He said
how do you see the Bengals in the playoffs with no Joe Burrow? Let's hear it.
I mean, I think. Look. Okay, let's calm down. I think. Hold on. Let me see their schedule because I think they have an easier schedule than most teams. So like, it all depends on their schedule, man. If they were playing the Saints like the entire schedule, they probably win at least half of those games with Jake Browning, if not all. Jake Browning is a magic man. We'll see about that, Kyle. So let's look at these games. All right. I did not mean to pull up the Lions game specifically. But maybe that's a sign that you're going to lose that game. Or maybe win. I don't know. The Vikings game, that's a winnable game. You're going against Carson Wentz. Broncos game is going to be tough. Lions game is going to be tough. You're most likely going to get destroyed that game. But, Packers is going to probably also be another blowout. Steelers game is up in the air. I don't know how to feel about the Steelers. Jets game, you probably could win with Browning. Bears game, you probably could win with Browning. Steelers, like I said, it's up in the air. Patriots, you maybe can win. Ravens, no. Bills, no. Ravens, no again. Dolphins, probably. Cardinals, maybe. Browns, I don't. Probably. So let's see of all those probably, because I'm not going to guarantee nothing. But the Vikings game's winnable. Broncos, no. Lions, no. Packers, no. So I got you going on a 3-game losing streak here. Steelers, I'm going to put up in the air. So that's, let's see, you're already 2-0. 3, 4. Jets, that's 5. Bears is 6. Steelers, well, I'm going to say y'all split with Pittsburgh. Patriots, 7. Dolphins, 8. Cardinals, 9. Browns, 10. I think they could maybe win 10 games. More than likely an 8-9, 9-8 season. But I don't think it's impossible, okay? You did just win a game with Jake Brown and playing the majority of it, so.
And to be fair, they were playing, kind of trashy with Joe Burrow.
Yeah, that's true, man. Like, they were down, 14-7 now. I'm not saying Joe Burrow couldn't turn it around because I know last week they started off iffy as well and they ended up winning that game, but they were playing the Browns, so,
I thought
But hey,
he
whatever.
was going to turn it around. I thought him and Chase were going to get it going. But, but now here we are, 3 months later.
Yeah, I mean, Kyle, look, I know looks like it's dark days, but at least your team got wins, man. We're 0-2. We're 0-2. And speaking of 0-2, Zach Taylor's frankly a better coach. Zach Taylor's frankly a better coach when he's not letting Joe Burrow run the team for him. Yeah, I don't know if you saw that episode on quarterback, but he was Burrow. I think y'all were playing the Titans. He was screaming Zach Taylor. But speaking of 0-2, though, and Kyle, you can leave comments. We'll read to them whenever we get the chance. Oh my God, bro! Let's get this over with, man.
Did we do this already? Did we comment on the Saints 49ers game?
Well, let's do it again because I run the show.
Do we have to do this twice a week?
Really? Yeah.
Okay.
Not apologize for your show. Nah, Kyle, you're good. You can leave comments, bro. Honestly, I'd rather listen to you talk than listen to me talk about this game. But anyways, yeah, we're still gonna talk about it because it's for those that didn't watch on Sunday that when we went live. 49ers beat the Saints 26-21 in the Superdome, and I already said 5 good things about the Falcons Sunday, and now I gotta do it again on Thursday with Kyle. So shot myself in the foot with that one. But to be fair, this is what being a Saints fan does to you. What happened? I thought it's called being a delusional Saints fan. Dad, what is your reaction about the 49ers coming to the Superdome and squeaking by Spencer Rattler?
I got some good news for you and Kyle. All right. I know y'all waiting to hear this. So look at the bright side. Yes, the Saints are 0-2. But both games, we had the ball at the end of the game with a chance to win. I mean, so that should give you hope. All we have to do is stop getting penalties on third down. And Juwan Johnson, here's a ball. I'm about to catch it. Here's the ball. I'm about to catch it.
Chris Olave, Juwan Johnson, Kamara, no one can catch a football.
So if we just clean up a couple things and, we can win some of these games. That's all I'm saying.
Spencer Rattler better start learning how to throw the ball to himself because ain't nobody else catching the ball. It's like, you see, Chris Olave is not a number 1 wide receiver, okay? A number 1 wide receiver can make contested catches. A number 1 wide receiver can be effective in the red zone. That's everything Chris Olave can't do. Do you think it's funny how on the goal line they trusted Devon Vele, a guy that just got on the team, more than Chris Olave?
Funny at all, bro.
I don't think it's funny either. I don't think it's funny either. And I understand we're in a rebuild. I get that. Nobody expected anything.
My question is, why didn't they throw to however you say his name, Filet sooner?
Exactly. Like that man had a 100% touchdown ratio on Sunday.
1 for 1 touchdown. Come on.
Like, you see, they went to Vele more than they went to Olave on the goal line. That's not number 1 receiver behavior. The Bengals always do that with Jamar Chase. The freaking Vikings always do that with Justin Jefferson. They always look for him. Chris Olave is a ghost. He's a dead man walking right now.
He's a
he didn't even extend him yet. He's on his 5th-year option.
Ooh, you think they're going to extend him?
Probably not. But knowing Mickey Loomis, he's going to give this man $85 million so he can start dropping passes too. Juwan Johnson got paid, and look what's happening to him.
$85 million. You know that's about like $8 million a concussion. I'm not doing the math right. No.
Yeah, did you see the video I sent you last night when I was watching that stupid Raiders game? Did you see that?
Can you send me a video where they don't drop F-bombs left and right? Can you do that, please?
Hey, it was funny though, right?
Yeah, it was funny, but I'm trying to watch it with the volume low because I don't want my wife to hear it. But f this, f that. Come on now.
Bro, hey,
It was
but
funny. It was fun.
the thing is, though, he said Chris Olave needs some bubble wrap, and dang, you right. This man can't walk outside without hurting a knee or something, or hurting his head.
Don't touch him.
Man, Mac Jones,
Don't touch
shine. Brock Purdy's out. Doesn't matter. I'm pretty sure the 49ers could have probably won this game with Kyle Shanahan playing quarterback.
Ooh, that's bad, sir.
Bro, and we play the Bills in 2 weeks, Dad. You know how depressing that's going to be?
Dude.
Bro, if you're not a Saints or a Bills fan, if you watch that game, what are you doing with your life?
On our pick'em show.
Forced. What?
On our pick'em show, I haven't picked against the Saints in 2 years, but
I picked against the Saints.
I might. That's you. I might have to pick against them in that Bills game, though.
I don't even think we're winning this week. Then we're playing Sam Darnold. We're playing Mr. Ghostman. We're playing the Ghostbuster.
He sees ghosts. I mean, which one of them do?
Well, that'll be good because the Saints are playing like ghosts, so hey. Anyways, 49ers win. Moving on to the next game of the week, we got, let's see what it is, the Buffalo, speaking of the Bills, Buffalo Bills whooping the New York Jets 30-10. Bills, what's your reaction after that game?
Man, everybody was on the Jets, boy. They almost beat Pittsburgh. They almost, got back at Aaron Rodgers, but a week later, the real Jets come on back. They came on back and got stomped by Buffalo, moving to 2-0, making my Super Bowl pick look pretty good right now.
You did not have the Bills winning the Super Bowl.
I showed it, and I should have had them win this.
You had the Saints win the Super Bowl. Even I didn't do that. But yeah, Bills. Who was your AFC team? I know you had the Cowboys and Bengals last year.
Probably the Bengals, Kyle. Probably had the Bengals, but now my boy's out for 3 months. So guess who I have now? Not the Bengals. No.
Bruh. But yeah, the Jets, they just suck, man. Like I didn't expect anything out of them this week. I thought they were going to at least put up a little bit of a fight, like even garbage time points or something. But nah, I mean they scored a touchdown in garbage time. Good job, Jets. 30-10. Like the Bills, so why the Bills always got to be so mean? The Bills and the Lions. I've noticed this the past 2 years. The Bills and the Lions always blow out the sorry teams. I understand this, but this ain't college. You can at least let the bad teams have a little bit of fun. It's not if you're a Lions or a Bills fan, it's bro. Josh Allen freaking got blood in his nose or something and still came back to destroy the Jets. Mr. Trubisky threw a 32-yard pass against the Jets. Dang, bro. Jets just, in fact, hold on. So, yeah, your Super Bowl team, you had the, hold up. Yeah, you actually had the Saints beating the Bengals again in the Super Bowl.
2 years in a row, Kyle. 2 years in a row. I had the Bengals in the Super Bowl with Joe Burrow.
Yeah, I had the Commanders Chiefs, and that's not looking too good. Bro, this is going to be the second year in a row where both of our predictions just make us look stupid.
It's the off season when we do these picks. I mean, we haven't even seen nobody play yet. So.
Yeah. Well, let's get to Kyle's second favorite game of the week. Seahawks, man, beating the Steelers 31-17. Now, Dad, did you see that one play in the third quarter where the Seahawks kicked the ball to the Steelers? And this man, Caleb Johnson, looking lost?
I did not. What happened?
Bro, this dude don't know the kickoff rules. Now, I'll grant it. Well,
I did see that. Yeah.
Yeah, Kyle said the Saints. Bruh. Hey, that was him. Hey, last year I picked the Saints. This year he did. It was his turn to be delusional. But yeah, no. So, look. This man, Caleb Johnson, I understand The kickoff rules are confusing. Don't get me wrong. I hate the kickoff rules. But if you touch the ball, you better go back and run for the ball. Like this man didn't. Bro, the ball go doing, and then it's in the end zone. And the Seahawks are like, yeah. And I'm looking at the TV screen because it showed it during the Saints game. And I'm like, what did I just watch? I look discombobulated like it was a recess game at my school, man. But like I'm looking at that, and that's something that you do in like backyard football or Madden when you forgot what team you're on. Like Caleb Johnson had a whole brain for it. That's like if you were to take the knee and to take a knee instead of spiking the ball. So it's kind of like that. Like, bro, come on, man. And shoot, if that doesn't happen, maybe the Steelers win. Who knows? But yeah, Seahawks win 31-17. What's your reaction?
My reaction is they need to take this kickoff rule and throw it in the trash because it is trash.
Cool. Mm-hmm.
I love watching college football now because they have normal kickoffs. Anyway, yeah. Seahawks, our next opponent, put up 31 on the Steelers. So yeah, I guess we gotta contend with Sam Darnold next week, putting up 41. I don't know, but yeah. So what Aaron Rodgers was saying this week, I know he was talking big against Jets last week, but what do you have to say this week?
I don't know. Whenever Rodgers starts speaking, I like ever since he threw that shot at the Saints, I just block out anything Rodgers says anymore. But yeah, Seahawks win. Steelers, man, y'all were so high after your win over the Jets of all teams. But anyways, next game. Poor old Browns. Browns. Brownie, Browns.
You still think they're a good team?
Browns. Oh, Browns.
Come on, Brownie.
Really, Browns. 41-17 to the Ravens. Browns.
Look at the good side. Dylan Gabriel got in the game and threw a touchdown pass. How about that? Woo! Wasn't sure those answers. All right.
Yeah. Brett Shador could have did the same thing, bro. The Ravens are playing prevent defense, which I still don't get, but you know. But yeah. But yeah, what's your reaction after the Ravens kindly crucified the Browns? What's your reaction?
I say the Ravens offense is on point right now. This is their second straight 40 burger. I mean, they lost the first one, but another 40 burger. So I mean, they in high gear. They ready to play this year. So look out for Baltimore, boy. Look out for them.
I'm not looking out.
You're not looking out? Who you got in the AFC? Who you got in the AFC?
Not the Ravens. They got to prove themselves first.
Prove themselves against who?
The Bills, Chiefs, even the Bengals.
They were beating the Bills 40-25.
But did they win?
Because it's unfair to have Superman on your team.
But did they beat Superman?
That's a superhero. You can't have him on your team.
Okay then. But my point to you.
I'm gonna get Batman.
My point. If Josh Allen is Superman, then what is Lamar Jackson?
The running man, boy. The flag.
Exactly. He can't run away from his problems, man. Like, even if he was to beat the Bills in week 1, he's still going to fumble in the playoffs. And look, I like the Ravens. I like Lamar. I want Lamar to win a ring. I like Lamar. But he's a playoff choker, man. Like, at least Josh Allen performs in the playoffs. Mahomes performs in the playoffs. Burrow performs in the playoffs. Lamar goes ghost.
Lord forgive him. He does not know what he says. That's all I want to say. Amen.
What? Lamar goes ghost. Did you not see the AFC Championship a couple years ago? Did you not see it? Oh.
He had an upset stomach.
Okay? The defense held Mahomes out of the end zone in the entire second half.
Look, he hasn't done it yet. All right? I mean, Patrick Mahomes did not start throwing touchdown passes right after he came out of his mama. You have to start somewhere, dude. You know what I mean?
He's in, bro. How long has this man been in the league? He's been in the league since before I started watching football, bro.
8 years or something. I don't know. I mean,
That's long enough.
Michael Jordan didn't win his first championship till he was in the league 8 years or something like that.
That's not, bruh. Hold up. This man is 28, been in the league for 8 years, and has not yet sniffed the Super Bowl.
He sniffed it.
Yeah, he sniffed it. He sniffed something else because it wasn't the Super Bowl. He hasn't even made it.
If that tight end would have caught that ball, he'd been in the Super Bowl. You know that. That's not his fault.
He threw an interception. This man threw an interception in triple coverage, Dad.
When?
Against the Chiefs. You know what? Did you just block that out?
No, I'm talking about when Andrews could have caught the ball, scored a touchdown.
So what? So you really don't think the defense would have stopped Josh Allen? Or you thought the defense was going to stop Josh Allen? Or not stop Josh Allen?
How much time they had left on the clock?
Like a minute and 20-something seconds left?
And 20-something seconds. There you go. You had an opportunity to stop Josh Allen. But
yeah, okay.
thanks to Mr. Andrews over there, didn't give us an opportunity.
No, I'm just saying, look, hey, I like Lamar. I'm not a Lamar fan, but I don't hate him. And I actually want Lamar to win the ring. But he's got to prove it. Like you won't take it if anybody says the Falcons going to the Super Bowl after not proving nothing. So no, I'm just saying.
Because that's just stupid. That's I mean, they had their chance 28-3.
Yeah. Kyle said Lamar chokes like he's George Bush eating a pretzel.
George Bush tear those pretzels up, probably.
That is the most. That's the most random thing I've ever heard.
Y'all got games with y'all. All right. Watch when they give Lamar that trophy this year and see what y'all gonna be saying. That's what I'm saying.
Okay. But anyways, let's move on, bro. Okay, I mean hit that. Let's talk about a game that confused the soul out of me. The Broncos playing the Colts, man.
Why?
This ain't the first time Sean Payton was screwed over by a flag. It ain't the first time. Probably not even going to be the last time. This man, bro, all you had to do was just to stay unstill, bro. You didn't have to run to try to block the damn kick. It was a 60-yard field. All you had to do was stand freaking still. If I was Sean Payton, I would have told everybody, yo, don't even get in your stance. Just stand up and just stand still and watch the kick. Because Spencer Schrader, whatever this man's name is, he ain't making no 60-yard field goal. He ain't Brandon Aubrey, who can make 64-yard field goals look like 24-yard field goals. He ain't that. I didn't even know who this dude is. But Spencer Schrader, great first name, by the way. It's the name of the best quarterback on the Saints. But anyways, Spencer Schrader beat the Broncos 29-28. What's your reaction after this weirdness? This entire week was just weird, bro.
There's a couple things in this game that stands out to me. All right, not about the penalty on the kick. Not about that. I'm talking about my boy, your boy, everybody's boy. Daniel Jones.
You're not my boy.
Dropping dimes for over 300 yards. And Jonathan Taylor is a man. You know what I'm saying?
That's called balance.
That's called balance. 25 carries for 165 yards. And Daniel Jones only threw the ball 34 times. That's balance. Here's another example. You show a team with balance and a team won. I mean, we could do this up and down the schedule if you want. I bet you it's going to be more times, the more balance, the more wins.
Yeah. And like I said, when the Saints give the ball to Kamara over 20 times, they have a great record. So
they do.
It's proven. It's proven. Like, even when the Saints give the ball to Taysom Hill, most of the times we win. So it's like, it's proven. Balanced teams win. If you're just going air raid or just with the running attack all game, you ain't going far.
So
this ain't bad.
I was joking about Danny Dimes, right? But I mean, this goes to show that if you have a balanced attack, even a Danny Dimes could win.
Don't call me.
Think what you could do with, a Spencer Rattler or something. Balance. That's all we ask for.
I will say this
Can I
though,
get that?
Spencer Rattler has yet to throw an interception. I understand he threw an interception last week, but it got called back from a penalty, so it does not count.
Does not count.
What's up, Connor? How you doing, man? Appreciate you for chiming in. But yeah, Colts beat the Broncos 29-28. What's up, Jerry? Appreciate you for chiming in. But yeah, like I said, Sean Payton, man. It's like, why does he always get on the butt of every call? It's like, man,
I don't know. He probably has some no call replays going back and forth in his head. You know, some nightmares.
Yeah, I wasn't even watching that game. I was watching the Panthers Cardinals game because I needed something to cheer me up. And good God, bro, I saw the Colts won, and I'm like, all right, it was just probably a walk-off game with field goal. But I didn't know he had to kick it twice. I'm like that, and I'm like, bro, what? But anyways, moving on to the game I was watching that made me a little bit happy, I guess. I don't know. I'm still depressed. Cardinals beating the Panthers 27-22. You thought Carolina? You thought, how does it feel, Panther fans, to have it all in your grasp? You're about to make a comeback. You're about to prove to the world. You're about to make the Saints the sole last place in the division. But guess what? We're on the couch, but so are you. Cardinals win. What's your reaction?
Let me give you some numbers. Cardinals. I'm not even going to go with the completion percentages or the touchdowns or interceptions. This is what we've been talking about. This is the theme of tonight's show. Cardinals threw the ball 25 times. They ran the ball 22 times. You want to know what a losing team does? Panthers threw the ball 55 times. Ran the ball 19 times. That's what we've been talking about, bro.
Yeah. Like,
balance. Got to have balance in your life. Got to have balance in your football team.
Yep. Man, Calais Campbell got the sack. It was fitting that was him as he's back with that team for one last ride. And, man, I ain't gonna lie, for a second, I thought the Panthers were about to win that game. When they recovered that onside kick, I was like, oh, shoot, bro. It would happen this day. The same day that my Saints get destroyed by something called a Mac Jones, where I'm watching and I'm like, God, please don't. And then the Cardinals stopped them on 4th down, and I'm like, yes. But then I saw the yellow flag, and I'm like, ah! It's like, I hate the color yellow more than I hate the Falcons almost. The color yellow hates me, bro. It's like, why? Why? Saints get all the penalties. The friggin' Panthers about to lose, and they get the penalties. Like, but thank God for Calais Campbell. Thank God. I know he used to play for Atlanta, but hey, he's not there no more. So, as long as you beat the Panthers, I'm all good. But Lord have mercy. Please don't ever let the Panthers be good. We can't have that. The Panthers in Atlanta, they love to talk the most crap. I ain't gonna lie. But yet the Saints have more rings than Atlanta and Carolina combined. Tell me how that makes sense.
The Panthers are never gonna be good as long as they got Bryce Young at quarterback.
Yeah, that man's trash, bro.
I mean, I don't like talking about the dude because he looks like he's a nice little young man. You know, he could, be a good neighbor or something. A good friend. But he's not a good quarterback.
Not at all. But yeah, Cardinals win. Good for them. Now let's talk about a game that a lot of people were happy to see. Eagles. 20-17 over the Kansas City Chiefs. Now, Dad, take a screenshot because this is literally a one-in-a-lifetime chance. The Kansas City Chiefs starting the season 0-2. The Chiefs have more losses this season. The Chiefs have the same amount of losses this season. After 2 weeks, the same amount of losses as they had the entirety of last season. They're still probably 7-5 or something, but hey, we can rejoice for now.
mean, I'm gonna stay on this topic because it's something to be said for this. Jalen Hurts threw the ball 22 times. The team ran the ball 34 times. They ran it more than they passed it. I mean, that's old school football there, boy. You don't know nothing about that. I mean, that's back in my day when you ran it more than you threw it. You ran it, yeah. They used to run the ball 40 times, 40-something times. 34 times, that's getting up there. But, yeah, that's you grind the game way down, and Patrick Mahomes and them have less chance to show Taylor Swift on the screen, which is always good for me.
Yeah, I mean, I don't have a problem with Taylor Swift being shown on the screen. I just have a problem. The problem I got is that they over exaggerate it. It's like, bruh, yeah, she's at the game. Good to know. Like, but I'm not mad that they show her because they're gonna show her. I'm just mad that they're just like the publicity is out of hand. But yeah, Eagles win. A lot of people are saying ban the tush push because why wouldn't they be saying that? It's like, bro, just let it go. It's staying. Because a lot of people were saying there was missed false starts. How convenient. Kansas City Chiefs fans are complaining about not getting penalty calls. How convenient is that? Now you know what we had to put up the last 5 years. You being the golden child of the NFL over and over and over again. And then since the Eagles stomped on your throat, you haven't been getting those calls. And guess what? You are 0-2 since the Super Bowl. So how does it feel to be a peasant with us? We live in the basements. Hey, the Saints have the same record as the Kansas City Chiefs. Just throwing that out there. So, hey, not all bad, right?
I like it. Mm-hmm.
Now let's get to the work. Honestly, I think this game was probably worse than the Saints game. Falcons beat the Vikings 22-6. Good God, JJ McCarthy, I'm so mad I was right about you. You suck, man. I'm sorry. I understand you had the fourth quarter against Chicago, but if you take out that fourth quarter, JJ McCarthy, you're so garbage, my guy. You're so garbage, my guy. I remember a lot of Saints fans were saying the draft you, and I'm like, bro, he's so garbage, my guy. You won a national championship with Michigan, and I'm still saying you're so garbage, my guy. You couldn't even get into the end zone with Justin Jefferson on your team. Justin Jefferson. TJ Hawkinson's on your team. Aaron Jones was on your team, though, got hurt. But still, you got Jordan Mason, and you couldn't even get into the end zone? I'm sorry to tell you, but the end zone is not there for decoration. So, yeah, what's your reaction of this game that is stay up till 10 o'clock to watch and not be happy?
Well, the old saying, like, the sun shines on a dog's ass some days. So this is the sun shining on this dog's ass for one day. So enjoy it, Falcons fans. Enjoy it. Because it won't be too many of those days. So that sun you can rejoice in. Amen.
Yeah, amen, Lord. It's like, bruh. Man, not all of us can be lucky that we have to kick field goals to win, man. It would be nice. Would be nice. But speaking of that, now we got the Buccaneers beating the Texans 2019. And this is a message to every single Texans linebacker that's on that team. Y'all need to get cut. Because there ain't no way on God's green heavenly earth that you'll let Baker Mayfield, the guy that's built like a Teletubby, run on 4th and 10 and get more than he needed. No contains, no spies, no nothing. So yeah, what's your reaction after this, man?
I don't think it's Teletubbies. I think you look like SpongeBob.
Yeah, that is true too.
Little square pants, yeah, but he's running rough shot. I mean, they only won by one. Okay, the same thing with the dog's ass and the sunshine. It applies to them too. They're not gonna have too many. I mean, they are 2-0. First in the division. Whoopie doo. You're in the same division with the Saints and the Falcons and that little boy. Yep.
The
So,
Pampers.
moving on. We can just move on. We can move
Yeah.
on.
But now Raiders. Nope, wrong one. Bro, did I also forget to do that one too? Yeah, I'm watching a game today. Hold up, y'all. Give me 1 second. But Raiders, I'm mad at y'all. And I'm gonna explain why once I get this up. But it's like, bruh, I stayed up to midnight to watch a good football game, and that's what you gave me? It's like, and I wanted the Chargers to win. I did. But bruh, that game was unwatchable. And yeah, I stayed up to midnight for that garbage. So Dad, what's your reaction after this?
My reaction is, I don't know why, but I don't have any stats right now on ESPN. Anyway,
Yeah, ESPN's been dog water the entire week.
Anyway, what I saw was Justin Herbert being that dude. I was like, man, this is how a quarterback's supposed to play. I'm like, man, we need to find us a quarterback.
I mean, Rabbit played good on Sunday.
He played okay, but when you look at Justin Herbert, you look at, guy from the Bills, I can't think of his name offhand.
Josh Allen.
When you look at some of these dudes, they just play in a different game, bro. They're just so good, man. Where you hope Spencer Rattler do good. You hope he don't throw interception. All right, yay, okay, good job. But these cats, they just in control of the game. They just, they're gonna be there. And I don't have that feeling with our quarterbacks yet. Maybe it'll come. Maybe it'll come in time. But man, they got some dudes playing in this league. Too bad they don't play for the Saints. I mean, we were spoiled with Drew Brees all those years. We had that dude. But if you don't have the dude, you're always looking for the dude.
Yeah. But there's this Patriots fan that was in my comment section the other day saying of how he said, "Oh, y'all lost to the Cardinals," and I was like, "Well, isn't this the same team that lost to the Raiders?" Because this was before Week 2 happened. And he was like, "Well, I think the Raiders could be a wild card team. The Cardinals just suck." I'm sorry, but do wild card teams have quarterbacks that throw 3 interceptions at midnight?
Keeping you up.
Yeah, bro. Like they were bad. Like Geno Smith was playing, like he didn't even want to play. Like he was like, "Man, I just want to go home, bro. It's too late for this. I just want to go home." Man. That's literally how he was playing. Like after every interception, he was like, "Oh well, at least we don't have a chance to win, so I can just go home and sleep it off." Like, bro, can the NFL never have a game that starts at 9:00 ever again?
I know, right?
Because
I was beating my head against the wall because once you said 2 Monday night games, I'm like, why? How are we gonna do this? I mean, people got work, people got school, and then last year you had them, have the group, the big idea. Oh, we're gonna start one at 6 and start the other one at 7. I mean, how you gonna do that? You can't watch 2 games at once. Anyway.
Yeah, but and they've been doing this because I remember there was one year where the Saints played on Monday night, and then the game right after, it was a great game against the Texans, but then the game after that, it ended at midnight too. It's like, bro, I don't know if you know NFL, but not everybody can be awake at 5:00 in the morning watching these games. Not everybody can. Some people can. I don't know how I did, bro. The entire time I was watching that game, I was like, bro, I had to wake myself up, man, because because if the Raiders come back and win, I'm not trying to miss that, but it's like, bro, come on, man, just end the game. Just start taking knees with 5 minutes left in the game. End the game, bro. I wanted the game to end in the third quarter. And it's not because the game was bad. It's because I wanted to go to bed. And the game
I think I went to bed early. I like, you know what? I've seen football before. I don't need to watch. I don't need to stay up to midnight to watch this.
But yeah,
not the Saints or anything.
Richard Worcester, Raiders wildcard team. Yeah, okay, buddy. Yeah, and I'm pretty sure the sky ain't. I'm pretty sure the sky's not black right now. I'm pretty sure the sun's out at 9:29 at night. I'm pretty sure the sun's still shining. The Raiders being a wildcard team. Yeah, and I'm sure my name is Chester. Yeah, the Raiders being a wildcard team. Yeah, and I'm pretty sure this is a play. Is there any other things that we should acknowledge that aren't true?
This is not a cap.
Yeah.
No cap.
Raiders are a wildcard team. Yeah, so are the Falcons. Okay. Like, it's not true stuff, man. I don't care. Like, Raiders make a wildcard. Don't get me wrong. I think they could probably sneak in if they get their hands out of their ass, but if they're playing like that, no way. Okay. Anyway, you got anything else about any of the games, any of the future details, any of life details, any of anything?
This dude don't drink too much water.
Yeah.
I like my water. Anyway. Life details, no.
Okay, good. But anyway, shout out to Kyle Phelps, Connor, and Jerry G for popping in. Dad, where can they find you?
Find me on Mic'd Up Sports YouTube channel. Check us out on the Hurricane Mike Show every week. 3, 4, 5, 6 times. You know, whenever we want to pop on, we pop on. And I like this late night slot. You know, I think we got more fan interaction at late night. And I got a lot of energy. Don't you notice? Don't you notice I'm like hype right now? I think I do my best work at night. We should keep doing that.
Yeah, I mean, the Bible study got you right, huh?
Got me right. Got me a little Jesus. Now I'm getting me a little football. The way it should be.
Yeah, I mean, hey, I like it too. You know,
Jesus first, then football.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, definitely. But yeah, I like it too, man. You know, it's unique because like not a lot of shows go on at night. Like, yes, some shows be going on at night, like the John Barnes show was happening. But it's like with here, it's like, you know, you just had a long day. Why not watch 2 of your favorite people? Yay!
Your favorite people. You don't have to watch the Nightcap because they don't know what they're talking about.
Yeah, Chad Okocinco. Doesn't that dude work for Madden? It's like, bro.
I don't know. Isn't his head so shiny?
It's so shiny, yet this man don't know how to fix Madden ratings. It's like, bro. Like, why is Spencer Rattler a 69 overall? Explain that to me, Chad.
Chad has something to do with Madden ratings?
He does.
What does he have to do with it?
He makes them, or at least helps make them.
Oh, he's a consultant on the game?
I think. I mean, he always be in the videos where they release the ratings.
Yeah, well, if you would watch Nightcap, I mean, I'm not saying you don't, but if people would watch Nightcap, then they would know Chad Ochocinco don't know what he's talking about. All he does is he's like Shannon Sharp's hype man. He's like, what they say on? What they say? You know? He's so stupid.
Yeah. Oh, and also before I get out, I don't think we mentioned this. I just want to give my condolences to Charlie Kirk and his family because if y'all didn't know by now, he was assassinated, and a lot of people. Look, this is not a political show. I'm gonna just make that very clear. This is not a political show whatsoever. But this has to be addressed. I don't care what you believe in. I don't care if you're a Trump supporter or not. Like, cause like a lot of people didn't like Charlie Kirk because he was a Trump supporter. But my thing is, you don't gotta like him. Okay, that's one. And two, why you gotta celebrate on this man's death like that? I don't know if you were seeing this, but I was watching lots of videos and they were like, "Man, Charlie Kirk just died, and I couldn't be happier." Yeah, it's like, bruh. What did this man do to anybody? Like, in fact, I watched some of his videos. He was trying to encourage people. So, like, what in the world? So, yeah, I just want to give my condolences. Dad, do you have anything on the Charlie Kirk segment?
Me and Miss Lori had to, like, get off of social media this week because there's too much negativity. and we don't need that in our life. So, I mean, nobody deserves to get killed for their beliefs, especially trying to encourage people. You know, he used words that you wouldn't use, so you have to go and kill him. Come on, man.
Yeah.
Life's too short. Be happy.
Yeah. Yeah, and he was 31 too. Like, I'm not saying if you killed an old person it would have made a difference, but like, man, so much life to live, though. It's like, bro, why, man? Dang. Like, and I watched some of his videos after his death, and it's like, I have not watched one video where it's like he was like harassing somebody or just like yelling at the person. Like, he was having respectful conversations. Yeah, he didn't agree with all of them, and yeah, he made some people look stupid, but some people deserve to be made look stupid. If you're out here talking about stuff that is stupid, then I'm sorry, but actions have consequences, my brother. But yeah, I just wanted to bring that up. I don't think we've talked about it, and I don't really plan on talking about it in a future show. But well, it was on my mind. You know, I hate when people do that. It's like, he had a family. It's like, yeah, you don't gotta agree with him, but you don't gotta kill him over it. Like, whatever. But Dad, do you got anything else before we sign off?
No, sir. I think we're good.
All right. So that we're gonna find you.
Mic'd Up Sports, Hurricane Mike Show.
Yeah. You can always find me at Hurricane Mike, Kyle Phelps, and Keeping It Real Who That Sports Podcast, man. Don't forget to like, subscribe, share, turn the bell on so you don't miss a future upload. And I'm leaving you, as always, with a who dat. And don't be a what?
Don't be a Falcon fan. They're going to kick the field goals to death.
Yeah, I don't even know who they play this week, but I know it's going to be bad for
Too many
them.
field goals. One-way coup.
Yep.